Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's much more likely to work hard and make steady progress than just talk big. This man doesn't brag about his plans. He prefers to quietly show results through his actions. You'll notice him sticking to routines, putting in long hours, and always trying to do things the right way.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he is likely to get upset and stressed quite easily. Instead of bouncing back quickly, he might dwell on mistakes and find it hard to let go. You may see him getting angry, snapping at people, or blaming himself a lot.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him polite and well mannered, so he doesn't go out looking for fights. He tries hard to treat others with respect and keeps his words gentle even when he's under pressure. Still, he's not rude or mean, and he prefers to keep the peace.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well, he won't compete with you, but he also might not celebrate in a big way. He respects hard work and will quietly admire your achievements, but don't expect loud cheers or deep emotional support. He will be polite and continue to treat you kindly, but you might sense that he's feeling under pressure to live up to high standards.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't show open resentment or pick fights about it, but inside he might feel uncomfortable or worry that he's not doing enough. His quiet nature means he'll keep those feelings to himself and won't try to bring you down. Instead, you may notice him working even harder or getting more anxious about his own career.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is careful with money and likes to plan how he spends and saves. He keeps track of bills, avoids risky purchases, and prefers things to be well organized, so you won't see him making big buys on a whim. He can even be a little too strict, sometimes worrying about small expenses or delaying fun things just to stick to a budget.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives well within his means and does not pretend to be richer than he really is. You'll see that he's practical about what he can spend and avoids showing off. He keeps things simple and doesn't go after fancy brands or unnecessary luxuries.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is polite and fair, but not very open handed or warm with money or emotions. He prefers to stick to rules, so he might offer help if he thinks it's the right thing to do, but he won't go out of his way to do extra or surprise you with gifts. He believes in doing what's proper and right, but not much more.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money matters. You won't find him hiding income or acting controlling about what's spent. He prefers clear and fair conversations. If there are financial issues, he will talk them through politely, though not always with a lot of emotion.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared fairly, not just your job. He likes things to be organized, so he will want a system where both of you know your chores and follow routines. If you want someone who respects teamwork at home, he's a solid choice.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually help with chores and taking care of the baby, not just stand back and watch or tell you what to do. He believes in fairness and doing things right, so you'll see him working beside you, changing diapers, cleaning up, or handling kitchen tasks. He'll do his share quietly and seriously, even if he isn't always cheerful or playful about it.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He is polite and respectful when you talk, so he won't yell or try to win every argument just to prove he's right. He listens to your side, but sometimes his emotions get the better of him, and he may still feel hurt or stressed during disagreements. He isn't quick to shut you down or stubbornly insist he knows best.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he may become upset quickly and show his feelings, sometimes with sharp words. However, he usually tries to stay respectful and doesn't go out of his way to be mean or cruel. If you give him a little space to cool down, he will calm himself and get back to talking kindly.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly, especially when things don't go as planned or he feels criticized. His emotions can come out fast, sometimes through sharp words or a stressed tone, even if he tries to keep it polite. It's important to think seriously about whether this tendency fits with the life you want.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility, especially after he's had some time to calm down and think things through. He tries to be fair and doesn't like to blame others needlessly. You won't find him making excuses or pointing the finger at you just to protect his pride.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He values rules and fairness, so he takes your word seriously and will not push past what you are comfortable with. You can trust him to pause and listen, giving you space when you need it.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He may feel a bit hurt or worry that he's done something wrong if you're not in the mood for intimacy, but he won't get angry or blame you. He often thinks deeply about things and may quietly wonder if you're upset with him, but he'll keep those feelings to himself. If you gently talk to him and reassure him, he will understand. It just takes him some time to let go of any self doubt.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to treat private moments with respect and care. He values fairness and keeping things proper. So he won't use what happens in your personal life against you or try to embarrass you later. You can feel secure knowing he takes these moments seriously and won't betray your confidence.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely faithful and not easily drawn to other women. He prefers routine and order and doesn't chase excitement or new relationships once he's committed. You won't find him flirting or looking for attention elsewhere as he values loyalty and stability.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He does not act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. You can expect him to give you space and trust you rather than acting like a watchman or becoming pushy.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He likes to make sure things are safe and planned, but he doesn't use care as an excuse to boss you around or limit your freedom. You'll feel supported, not suffocated, with his kind of protection.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and expects both parents to share the responsibilities. He doesn't think all the work should fall on you alone. Instead, he likes things to be fair and organized. Sometimes he may be strict or serious about how things are done, but he will do his share and stay involved.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's likely to get frustrated and may lose his temper quickly. He can react with sharp words or an angry tone, especially if he feels things aren't going as planned. If you want more patience at home, you may need to help him slow down and respond gently.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will respect and support your role as both a mother and your own person. He believes in fairness and sharing family duties, so he won't expect you to give up your identity or dreams. He values hard work and recognizes your efforts at home and outside.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career now, only to ask you to give it up later when you have a child. He believes in fairness and teamwork and sees that both partners should contribute at work and at home. He values routines and shared effort, so he's likely to help you manage both roles rather than pulling back his support when life gets busy.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with polite respect, but real warmth might not come naturally to him. He follows good manners and will never be rude, always greeting them kindly and helping out if needed. He makes sure your parents feel respected and comfortable, even if he stays a bit formal. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may struggle to handle it calmly. When things get tense, he can get upset quickly and may react with sharp words or show frustration. Sometimes, instead of smoothing things over, his reaction can make things harder.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he may be modern and fair with you at home, but in front of his relatives, he might expect you to act more like a traditional supportive wife. He respects family customs and routines, so he could ask you to follow certain rules or behave in ways that fit their expectations. Whether it's dressing a certain way, helping with household tasks, or showing extra politeness, he believes in keeping harmony with his family's traditions. If you want to balance both roles, talk openly with him about your comfort. He'll listen, but some expectations may remain.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than staying out of it or openly siding with his family. He values fairness, so he wants you to feel respected even if he's not loud about taking your side. You can expect gentle backing from him even if he's not always bold or vocal.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy, but he does value respect and order in the family, so he might feel caught in the middle during conflicts with his mother. He won't blindly agree with her or ignore your feelings. Instead, he'll try to handle things fairly and listen to both sides. You should expect gentle support rather than loud defense. He will aim for peace, but your feelings won't be ignored.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or your private life with his mother or sister. He values respect and understands that personal matters should stay between the two of you. Your bond will be safer and you won't need to worry about family interference in your private life.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with him means your days will feel well planned and steady with plenty of routine and order. He works hard, sticks to promises, and helps with household duties, so you always know what to expect.